this Millsbo, the Millsbo in the middle. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of different plants in here. It's not the same as my first Millsbo where I only had Hoyas. And as you guys can see, I do have my time-lapse camera set up in there. Because I do have a Hoya that's about to bloom. So yeah, we'll go over the plants one by one. I'll try my best to be quick. So I do have this orchids. As you guys can see, they are very small. They are very tiny because they are miniature orchids. I haven't seen them bloom, for me at least, but I do have an idea of how their blooms would look like. I do have photos, so I would share it. I would put it on the screen for you guys to see. But overall, I'm excited about that. Everything in here, the setup, the mounts, I DIY all of them. I did got some help from my husband when I had to cut them though. So now we're still at the pegboard, and this time it's not mounted. I just have this kind of tray attached to the pegboard, and it's where I put the other orchids. All of them are miniature again, except for this one. I just like the flower of that one. This is another Hoya imposter, as you can see. It's one of the reasons why I started collecting this Kydia, because it's just too cute and too nice. It looks like tiny hearts. For this shelf, I think the first one I'm going to show you is this Kydia. And again, it's variegated. The reason why I have it is because it's small. I mean, the leaves are small, and as you guys know already, I really like plants with small leaves, or maybe small plants in general. It's a carnivorous plant, Utricularia blanchardii, if I remember correctly. It has tiny flowers, and it's blooming whole year round. I haven't met a lot of people who has these kinds of plants. But yeah, like I said, I really like seeing small details, and they are perfect for my macro shots, macro photography. I'm going to show you a photo of the flowers on the screen. I think this is Graminifolia, and yeah, there's one flower already, and then there's another one about to bloom. I do like the idea of mini monsteras, as we call it, or well, this is not a Monstera, it's a Tetrasperma. It's supposed to be the variegated one. The thing is, they are now showing high variegation. It could die. So, I don't know. I think this is my third and fourth Tetrasperma. And I just never had luck with it. I don't know. I'm looking for someone who'd be willing to like trade with me, or I could buy as long as it's reasonable. But yeah, I won't stop because I really want this plant, but I just couldn't find one with good variegation just yet. This one though is another type of Tetrasperma. I don't think there's anyone else, or maybe I just don't know them, in Canada who has this. This was sold to me as a Tetrasperma variegated white tears. So as you can see, it's not mint, it's not white monster, it's not, I don't even know what the other variegations are called, but it was sold to me as white tears, and I was like, oh, that's so unique and it looks so nice. I'm so frustrated with my variegated Tetrasperma, so let me grab this one. And let me tell you, it's expensive. Oh, so for those who notice the crystals in my cabinets, like this one, I like crystals. I used to collect them, but of course I didn't bring my collection from the Philippines because they are heavy. So I'm really happy that I met a friend. Her name is Kitty. She's from Vancouver. I met her once when I went there and we hung out. And yeah, she sent me a bunch of crystals because she's also into them. She collects them and she knows a lot of things about them. So now I put them here in my cabinet so that I could feel Kitty's presence. So this plant over here, it's Alocasia Amarillo, Hoya as well. For some people, they would say this looks like the typical Alocasia, like, you know, green. But the thing is, the new leaves, or there, I think it can be seen on camera. They appear kind of lime, like yellow, green, something like that. And yeah, I think that's their difference, because I do have the original Alocasia, the green form, and they don't really show new leaves like that. So maybe that's the difference. Now, this one, I do think that this plant alone needs a separate, you know, video discussing everything about it. Its growth, its care, how do you propagate it, everything about it. It's just a different separate plant that catches a lot of attention each time, you know, people come here or whenever I post it online. So this is my variegated Fallopia Multiflora. But yeah, as you can see, the colors are really nice. You don't even need a filter for it. I'm not using any filter. I'm not adjusting my colors or whatsoever. What you see here or what you see on my Instagram, that's it. It's just a matter of that sometimes I try to find good lighting, so maybe it changes a bit, but no enhancement. I don't need to increase the saturation to show you, you know, red new leaves. Nope, no need for that. As you can see, there you go. So here it is up close. So many vines in there, and I know that it wants some chopping already. I might do that. There you go. It's really nice and it's really fast growing, but it is a very thirsty plant. I do have some Synapsus in here. This one is the Synapsus White Monster, and it really is one of my favorites. As you can see, I really love the colors that it's showing, and surprisingly it's one of those few plants that I managed to grow successfully on a pole. I'm not good in maintaining poles. This one is my Synapsus creme brulee. I chopped this so many times already because a lot of people wanted some cutting. So I'm like, okay, and now it's giving me multiple growth points and I'm just loving it. There. I'm not yet so used. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention I'm using a new camera. I don't know if there's a difference. This should be better than my last video because the last one was just filmed on my iPhone, and now I'm using a Sony vlog camera, so I hope it makes a difference. But yeah, so this is a Rubicon and it's really nice. I'm liking the color so far and it's doing fine, so I had to display them here. There, together with the creme brulee and the white monster. So yeah, oh, I think you guys saw me remove this earlier. It's funny how it looks like I'm growing a grass in a pot. But this one is also an Utricularia. This one is the Biscamata. I haven't seen it bloom, as you guys can see. It's still looking like a grass, but definitely once it does, I'm going to post photos or video, whatever. So now we're at the bottommost part of the shelf, which has a variety of plants. Maybe we'll start with this one. I mean, obviously. This one is a Thai constellation, a Monstera Thai constellation. I grew this one from tissue culture. Literally, I was the one who, the flask. It came from a plastic bag with gel on it, the agar. So yeah, I did the entire process of the flasking and rinsing and stuff. I'll show you guys a link to the quick short form video that I made. It's a reel on Instagram. And that was this plant, and now it's big that it's in a large pot, I believe. Yeah, it's really nice. It's I know the value of Monstera Thai constellation have gone down, like in terms of price. It's more accessible now, and for some reason, you know, some people would consider that not rare anymore because it's more accessible. But the thing is, this is so beautiful. I love the colors it's showing. I love the variegation. And even though that's the case now, I'm keeping it because I've learned so much through this plant in terms of growing tissue culture plants. Because of this, I learned how to, the basic first few steps in the flasking, and then acclimating, and then growing them, and then what to do when they start rotting. Because yes, this one rotted multiple times and I managed to save it. And I tried different medium. Basically, I learned which medium would Monstera like, because at first I put it in Leca, and then in Pond, and then in Perlite. I don't know, I tried everything. Now it's happy with this particular mix that I made. So yeah. And then there's another one at the back. I got this as a creme brulee, and so far it's showing creme brulee variegations on some leaves, but for some, I don't know. Maybe it's been neglected. Yeah, let's see. And surprisingly, I know some of you are surprised, but I do have some Anthuriums in here. So this one is from Carto Down. It's Queen Crystallinum crossed with HU. So yeah, I got this as a seed. It's from their mystery something last summer, and I don't even know why I'm keeping it. I'm just keeping it. I mean, it's nice, so I'm keeping it for now. This one is a Anthurium Carla X crossed with FSRL. One thing you should know, I know nothing about Anthuriums. I'm a very visual person, so if I like how it looks like, then yeah, I would get it. If not, then never mind. And contrary to today's trend where everyone's raving around about Anthuriums, I'm different. I'm not really crazy about them, but I do have friends who have really nice collections of Anthuriums, and they influence me. Like whenever they have the chance to buy a good one, a good cross or whatever from someone reliable, or I don't know, just selling low-key, they ask me if I want it, and a lot of times I'm easily influenced. I'm like, okay, if this is a good one, then fine, I'll take it. So this is one of them. I believe it was my friend David who influenced me to get this one. So it's growing fine. I hope he's proud of me. You should check out that guy. He has a lot of cool Anthuriums. He's also selling on my shop. He goes by Confused Planto. It's not Confused Potato, it's Confused Planto. But yeah. So this one over here is Michelle F. Tree Self. So it's looking nice as well. Probably why I've been keeping it. And then another one over here is a SKG Gray crossed with Zara Michelle F Tree. I don't understand those things, but it's looking really nice. So yeah, I'm keeping it. Look how velvety it is. I do appreciate how some Anthuriums look like. I'm not going to be one of those people anymore who would say that they all look the same. I do know that there are differences, okay, but not enough of a difference for me to hoard a lot of them. Like right now, I'm looking at this, that the ones that I have, and they all look like the same for some reason. But yeah, maybe when they mature, I mean, I've seen photos of mature plants, mature Anthuriums, and they look so cool. So that's something that I'm not going to deny. And at the same time, I think one of the reasons why I'm trying to avoid them is because they take a lot of space when they mature. So that's something that I couldn't accommodate for now. Moving on, I do have a variety of Pinguiculas over here. Pinguiculas, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, they are carnivorous plants and they are really cute. But these ones are, they couldn't fit in my ping shelf, which I will show you guys later, probably the last part of this vlog. So they're here. Oh, this is another Utricularia. This is the Sandersonii. It looks, they look like bunnies when they bloom, but it's looking sad right now. So yeah. And I do have a bunch of Monstera adansonii. I do like this Monstera because it's small. So I do have the variegated one, elbow, in here. I mean, you can grab it and see closer. So this is the elbow. And then I do have the aurea with a fungus net lying over it. There you go. It's really nice. It's looking really nice, and I can tell that the price for this one have went down as well. But yeah, I'm keeping them and I really like them. So this one is so far my favorite, and I'm really liking its colors. It's minty, it's ghosty. So it's like white monster. So that's it for this particular cabinet. As you guys can see, yeah, a variety of plants. And then we'll move on to the next Milspo, the last Milspo. At the corner, I hope my camera is not that shaky, but yeah, I'll try my best. Maybe this time I'll grab the tripod again. This is my Alocasia black velvet, variegated pink. So yeah, as you guys can see, she doesn't look full right now compared to how I posted her on my feed before on Instagram, but that's because she did have some corm party, and then after that I took all of her babies and she got sad, and then she recovered, and then after recovering she started having inflows. Yeah, there were 5 consecutive inflows, and this is the first leaf that she gave me after those inflow party. There you go. It's really nice. She's highly variegated. I mean, well balanced, nicely variegated. That's the term I would use. A lot of her babies are with people that I know, mostly my friends. They were so fast in claiming her babies because they are really nice. And even up to date, whenever they send me updates of how those babies are growing, I always joke to them, telling them that they should send it to me back. So this is the mother plant. And because when she was having a hard time working on a new leaf because there were a lot of inflows, I decided to keep one baby, and this is the baby, and it's really nice as well. I told myself that I'm just going to keep it while this mother plant is still struggling, and then maybe I might sell it when she's better. But you know what? I'm still keeping it. So now I have 2 black velvets, and it's working on a new leaf again. Up next is my variegated silver dragon. I never thought I would like this plant because whenever I see this, it looks like, you know, sports variegation, or it's just not that good. So I get it. But when I saw this particular plant, it has really nice colors, so I grabbed it, and now it's giving me a lot of babies. As you guys can see, there's a corm over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then there's another one there. It's already growing, and just you wait. Here are the roots. And there's going to be there's one corm. If you guys could see it, that's one. And then there should be more. I checked it the other day. I was so surprised. There's another one. And there's another again. So that's total of 5. I'm pretty sure there's more inside. So for now, we've seen a total of 5 corms, and you can check out the roots. One thing that I'm really proud of is my aloe mix. All of my alocasias are potted in the aloe mix that I made. I'm selling it at the prop studio, and I've seen nothing but good results. Even my other friends who've tried it, they are now using it like with their alocasias exclusively. Some tried it with other plants and they said it's doing fine. So yeah, I'm happy to hear that. This one is my Amazonica Splash Aurea tricolor. I don't even know, because they're calling things differently these days. It was sold to me as tricolor, and I've seen it has 3 colors before, but who knows, they change, you know, as time passed by, and with every leaf it's just different. So it is what it is. But I really like this half leaf thing, half moon leaf going on here. Same with this one, it's really nice. The one over here, this is a gift from a friend. I don't like regal shields because they get so big. It's so funny, but she gifted me this one. It's the Regal Shield Albo, and it's really nice. It's working on a new leaf now. So this was the first leaf, if I remember correctly, or this. Yeah, I've grown it from corm. I didn't know it was a Regal Shield. She just gave me a corm, a mystery corm. And surprise, it's something that you don't like. It's so funny. No, don't get me wrong. I like it because it was given to me, but I don't like the plant because it gets so big. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep that one. She told me I'm allowed to sell it or get rid of it, but you know what? I won't do that. This is my mother plant, the Bambino. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm too close to the camera. So this is my Bambino. It's also pink. Maybe some leaves just don't show it. It is pink. There. I wish I could show it better. The lights are reflecting, whatever. But yeah, this is my mother plant, and it has given me a lot of babies already. I have a lot of babies. As a matter of fact, I'm keeping one. I always keep one baby. And this is her baby. There, I could show it better because it's smaller. Yeah, not that small, as you can see. Now it's next to mom. But yeah, there's a lot of nice colors with her baby. And last time I checked, this baby has been working on her own babies as well. So she's going to be a mother plant as well anytime soon. This one is formerly called as Gigiana Aurea, but now it's Adora. It's Adora, but still, yeah, Aurea, the colors. The reason why I have this and I've been keeping it, I got rid of the mother already. It's so huge. It's as tall as my toddler. But yeah, this is one of the babies and I'm keeping it because look how nice the colors are. You can't deny that it's really nice. So I have to keep it. I have to keep one for myself. The thing is, this plant grows so fast. It's one of those type of plants that I'm trying to avoid. But I couldn't help myself. It's so nice. And then this one is an Amazonica pink. This is very low var. I believe it's just given to me. Maybe the reason why it was given to me is because it's showing low variegation, but you know what? I'm keeping it. I really love it when people, friends, you know, give me plants. I just keep it just because. There you go. Oh, and this one is a dragon scale mint. It's a different kind of mint. I do have another mint which was It's more speckly than this one. This is my other mint, and I've been growing it for a while now, and there are 2 plants in this pot now because she had an offshoot, and it's going to a friend of mine. There, it's really nice. It's looking really nice. Definitely one of my favorite alocasias that I'm growing right now. Like, come on, the variegation, it's something else. I really love it. There. And this is another mint. It was given to me by a friend, Anna. She gave it to me. It struggled a bit. It dropped some leaves because of its transition and acclimating to my environment, but it's still alive. Don't hate me, Anna. So yeah, they're different. They're the same, but they're different. Both dragon scale mint, but showing different colors or variegation. This is my pink cuprea. I know a lot of people likes this one. There you go. I struggled for a while growing this because I just couldn't tell what it wants. It keeps on rotting. I was never able to grow it more than 2 leaves. It's always just a 1-leafer, and then like when it grows a new leaf, the older one would die. And then it rotted, fully rotted. I was back to growing just a stump, I think. And now it's alive. The reason why I fought for it is because this one was grown from corm, not tissue culture. I think that's more accessible these days and cheaper. And the mother plant, I wish I could find a photo. The mother plant is so pretty. So yeah, I really wanted to make sure I keep this one. There. And now she's working on corms. She has some corms, but it's still so small. It's been there for a while now, but it's still so small, so I don't want to touch it yet. This is Longiloba, Aurea. This one is from a friend as well. She gave it as a mystery corm, but not really a mystery because she had an idea what it was. Yeah, I grew this from corm back in December when I got it. She gave it during our Christmas gathering. It's from Tiana, Next Foliage on Instagram. She also has a lovely Alocasia selection. So I'm so happy that I was able to have some of them. This one over here is my Alocasia Reginae. Look at that, it's so nice. I think this is the newest leaf. Not sure if the variegation have burned in already. But yeah, this one is so nice. I can't wait for it to get bigger. There's a new leaf again. So fast, it grows so fast. I think it's the Sandriana. Aurea. Still a baby, so it haven't shown a lot of colors just yet, and the last leaf that it gave me is fully variegated, which is wild. Like, come on, don't do that. I know it's quite common these days. It's the Alocasia odora batik, but this one is a mint variegation. As you can see, it's pretty similar with my dragon scale mint. So yeah, I have the mother plant was really big, so I sold it, but I kept a bunch of babies. Some of them are in my shop, and then this is one just because I like seeing it. This one is my pink nobilis. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really interesting. I couldn't find anyone in Canada who has it, or if they do, it's probably so expensive, so I just imported one myself. And this one, although it's still a baby, it gave me 2 corms already. It's growing in the plant room. We'll see how fast it will grow. But yeah, the first leaf is going to drop anytime soon. It's a big corm. No wonder why it got so big already. Serendipity over here. This one has really nice leaf, and this one always showing me, you know, half moon or highly variegated leaves. They just struggled for a bit because I kind of neglected them. This plant is very dramatic, so I cut off all the other leaves, and this is what's left, but it's fine because it's working on a new one. This one is my Alocasia fornicata. It's so big, it's so nice, but you guys have to see the mother plant. It was my biggest Alocasia ever, and I had to sell it fast because I have no space for it, for real. But now this is the baby, and it's getting so big as well. I'm scared. Alocasia Nairobi Night. It was sold to me as Nairobi Night Gold, but you know, something that I know about alocasias, or at least assume, is that these things they call gold, they're just aria, and maybe some of them just gives off a lot of yellow. That's why they call it gold. I mean, I already lost the other leaves that shows a lot of yellow, but I don't know if this could show on the camera. But yeah, it's it really is gold right now. But this one, this is the newest leaf. It's still hardening and it's big. I don't know if it's going to give us a lot of gold. But yeah, I really love it. It's really big. It's really nice. This one, it's not variegated, but it's very big. I need to go far. But yeah, and it's very interesting and scary as well. There's a lot of beneficial mites on it. Yeah, this is my Cuprea Red Secret. Yeah, and it's growing another leaf. I can tell that it's going to be huge, very huge. So we'll see how long I could accommodate this one. The moment it doesn't fit my cabinet anymore, I need to find a new owner for it. Pinguicula mint. As you guys can see, it's showing minty leaf over here, and it's really nice. Yeah, it's just growing in a very weird way because it's at the corner. Maybe it's not getting a lot of enough lights, and it managed to grow a baby over here. There, so funny. Here's a baby. So I'm not going to get it. It's growing just fine. Let's see. Oh, look at the roots. Wow. So all of my alocasias have been doing this, and I believe in the yellow mix. The yellow mix are making them so happy. So that is all for my alocasia cabinet. I do have two extras over there. They are both Droseras, so they are carnivorous plants. I just put them there because I have no space for them anymore on my other cabinets, and yeah, they could catch fungus gnats while at it. Now we're moving on to the last cabinet, which is the Fabricor. This one over here is a very pink Pinguicula. It's Pinguicula sethos. As usual, I will put the ID at the bottom of the screen. There are nuts in there. Is that even a nut? That's too big. But yeah, it's really nice. I have lots of babies of this. It just self-propped. My Cyclosecta. It's purple on the edges. I think it's going to turn purple entirely. Not sure. But yeah, it's really nice. One of my favorites. This one over here is my Pinguicula cuensis. It's really pink. I like that it's kind of like baby pink, light pink. Not as harsh as Johanna. This is Pinguicula Johanna. I don't know, not sure. but it's kind of more intense. It's like hot pink. It's effortlessly pink, to be honest. A lot of people have noticed this because the color really stand out. This one is a personal favorite, mostly because of the shape and the color. It's also, you know, baby pink, blush pink, I would say. But the shape, they look like stars, you know. So it's called Estrelita. And it's probably why. Estrelita is star, means star in Spanish. So, yeah. This one, I'm really waiting for this to sun stress and show more colors. And, of course, the flower. This one is called Raspberry Blonde. And it's a really, really nice one. A lot of Pinguicula collectors really want this in their collection. So, but yeah, I'm waiting for it to sun stress, and then I'm waiting for it to bloom someday. This one is Alocasia and crossed with Mesophytica. It's a clone number 001, I believe. It's also showing nice colors, but I recently just separated it with its other half. This is Pinguicula Aphrodite. Interesting because it's different from the common shapes. See how the leaves are long? Now you'll be surprised with this next part of the shelf. I still do have some Anthuriums. It's interesting. I know. So I'm very selective, only if I really like it. And I think some of you guys already know, if you're following me on Instagram, that I really like any hybrids of luxurians. So I have this one. This is the, I'm not sure, dark crystallinum crossed with luxurian. And there's a new leaf. There's a new emergent. Yeah, I really like how it looks like. It's so dark, effortlessly dark. This is a crystallinum. Wait, no. Clarinervium crossed with dorayaki. And it's so round and dark. There's a new leaf. And then there's an inflow. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. This one is my Zara X Michelle. I remember somebody mentioned she wants this one. I might give it because I just don't like it anymore. That's how I am with Anthuriums. If I don't like it anymore, I'd give it away. This one over here is my Dark Phoenix cross with Luxurians. Definitely one of my favorites. As you guys can see, it's so long, so dark, and the texture is there. And there's a new emergent. I just hope it grows nice. That's the thing about Anthuriums. I stop liking them when they stop growing nice for me. This one is silver chrome. There you go. So this is my silver chrome. And I think last but not the least, this one is HU, King of Spades. This one was given to me again by my favorite Anthurium person, by David, because he knew that I killed my first HU. So he gave me this one, and then I ordered another before I learned that he was giving me one. So now I have two. The other one is in isolation in the plant room. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping this one regardless because it's given to me. I'm sentimental like that, you know. And now we're done with the rest of the cabinets, and I'm really glad that you guys stick around to finish my cabinet tour. I'm so grateful. And for now, if you guys like my content, please like and subscribe. It means so much to me as a newbie, and I'm still trying to figure out things, trying to figure out my setup. Like right now I'm using my new camera, but I didn't use my microphone. I'm trying to use the built-in microphone and see if it's good enough. But if not, I'll work on my setup again and change things. So I guess I'll see you guys soon.